Hello guys, how you all doing? Welcome to my channel. Today we would look at some of the drills that are good for opening up the hips. Hip mobility is important. Why? I'll just give a briefer about that. So if your hips are very tight, when you are going down into a squat posture, you would be stuck here. You won't be able to break the panel and go all the way down. That's for one. Also, if your hips are too tight, you may develop lower back pain. I won't go into the scientific nitty gritties of things, but on a high level, just keeping the hips loose and mobile, it helps you squat down easily. Also, it reduces majorly the lower back pain, and also it basically balances out the entire load that you may have while walking, for example, or let's say while squatting or while doing deadlifts. Uh, so it's good to have good hip mobility. It's good to have good hip mobility. But that's the way of saying it. That's for the briefing. And let's look into some of the drills that I have been doing over the past few years, and it has helped me. And also, I propose my clients relevant to the same. So, basically, I just want to lay it out there. These are not invented by me. I am in no means gonna take the credit and do plagiarism here. So it's by a lot of renowned scientists and people who have done a lot of studies. I found them, for example, if you go on YouTube, Scott Academy, they have great tutorials over hip mobility. Athlenex, Jeff Cavalier, he also had great programs on hip mobility. Sony Webster on Instagram or any of his channels. He's amazing. He's an Olympic lifter, and he has great hip mobility. He's very mobile. He has all the types of great mobilities, be it hip, be it ankle, dorsiflexion, shoulders. So yeah, if you guys wanna have a look at it in a nutshell, you may. Those are free resources. Probably you can go online and check. Also, by the way, Smash Works. That's another channel which are Dr. Travis, probably, if I remember something well. Sorry, just high on caffeine, just finished the workout. He has great hip mobility, overall mobility, and rehab kind of videos. So please do check out if you want. Having said that, let's get into it. A lot of talking's done. So for that, you might need a roller. Um, Dr. Travis Packmayer. Yeah, sorry, that was the name for Smashworks. You need a roller, and you just for the basics, you just need a bench or a sofa or a bed. So for the first side of things, what we'll be doing is opening up the hip flexors. So if we are doing a lot of desk jobs, sitting all day, what happens is these muscles get tight, and so they tend to pull us into a hunch position if we are walking. So keeping a chest up, round shoulder is a good way of walking and also maintaining the proper alignment of the body. So first we'll stretch out the hip flexors. For that, keep one leg on the chair. This is a modification of wall stretch. So that's a bit more gruesome. You put your rear leg inclined on the wall. You sit in this posture and keep your core tight and just lean forward and just hold that stretch for some time. So from the side, it will look something like this. As you turn the chair, you go down, stretch, and lean forward. So all the stretch should be across the hip flexors, your quads, if they're too tight, and just stay there. And once you find it comfortable, start giving some pulses. Remember not to lean back, not to hyperextend your back. Keep a nice neutral spine, forward, and breathe. So this is a good way to open up, to start up the hip mobility section. Similarly, we don't do only for the one leg. We don't love one leg over the other. So we'll try for the other leg as well. Go down, lean forward, and hold and breathe. and after you feel it comfortable, push your knee out. So basically, start pulsating in that direction. Um, that's gonna be beneficial for you. And yeah, for starters, if that's too difficult, go as close to the heel as possible. Touch your glutes, your bum to the heel. Maintain neutral spine. Just stay there and breathe. If it's too tight, depends on how mobile you are at the onset. So I was very tight. I couldn't do either of them, and that's one of the reasons I still have a lot of lower back pain and injuries. So if you don't mobilize yourself before the workout and do stretches after workout, over the time it's a cumulative effect. Your body takes a toll on that. So it's better to be safe than sorry. Just stay there. Yeah. So we'll do that for both the legs. Depending on your time, I would say either 30 seconds each leg 3 times, or 30 seconds twice on each leg. That would be good for you. Now, since the chair is there, I'll move it. The next part would be taking a roller, a foam roller you get everywhere in the gyms, or you can even buy it on Amazon. It's pretty cheap. A hard one. So what you do is you keep it down on the ground. We'll be rolling out the piriformis muscle. It's a small muscle that sits over the glute medius. So glute medius this is your bum. Over the top of it, there is a small muscle, and there is a small region here that basically makes the hip, the connection between the knee, the patella, and your hip to open up. So if it's too tight here, your hip would be restricted. Even if you do all the mobilities, if the small muscle is very tight here, you won't be able to open up your hips. So we'll be basically rolling this muscle out, the piriformis muscle. So what do? We lie, find the muscle. So how do we do a cross four? So this is called a cross four. Keep one leg on top of the other, and find a region just above or rather just below your lower back. There would be a small region that would hurt a lot. That's your piriformis. For me, it hurts quite badly once I'm starting to roll. So once you find the sweet spot, in a way, just hold on to it and just try to roll it out. Remember, it's just not on the lower back, the lumbar spine, not the hip joint. It's just below that. So you have to find it, and it's a sweet spot. Just roll it out. You will feel at one place it's too tight if you're having low hip mobility. So do on either sides, not just one. Cross four, find the muscle. Oh yeah, like that. So it's painful. If you are just starting off, I would propose to use the foam roller, because it's a bit lighter version. But for all the mavericks out there who are very mobile and who want to still loosen the muscle up, what I use is a I'll show you. It's a ball, a lacrosse ball, or you can get a cricket ball, something like this. So you do the same. You put the ball on the ground, and you find the muscle. Oh, it's gonna be painful, but yeah, it's gonna benefit you. Oh, yeah, that's the place. Woo. Just try to roll it out. Just if it's too hard, just stay there and breathe. Just for some time. Similarly for the other leg, find the right place. Yeah. Oh, yeah. And just stay there. Just chill if you can. Yeah. This would open up your hips to a greater extent, especially if you are having a desk job. Like myself, we are sitting all day. We are getting up every 2 hours or an hour. it may not be enough. Depends on the posture of sitting as well. We are driving, that also causes a lot of tight muscles, especially the posterior chain, which is the lower back and stuff. So yeah, these are the two drills. The third one would be doing a frog posture. So what you do is you open up the hips, basically open up the knees as far as you can sit. Keep the heels on the ground, chest up, and oscillate. So the pressure would be across the hips here. So from the side, it would look something like this. Wide feet, heels on the ground, facing each other, and keep your, don't arch your back too much. Keep a neutral spine. Try to push back. So the pain should be across the here. There you should feel a bit of uneasiness. For me, it's always uneasy whenever I do this stretch or mobility. So find the place as far as you can reach there and just stay there and breathe. If you can't go further, when I started, I was here. From here to here, I couldn't go beyond this. So over the years, I haven't managed to go a bit down, and yeah, the work continues. Keep your core tight, back straight, and keep moving to and fro. And if you find a place that's very hard for you, you can also chill there, watch a mobile or something just at this stretch and just stay there and breathe. At night, if you're watching a television or your mobile, Instagram, or anything you're scrolling through, just stay in this stretch. And yeah, this would open up your hips to a greater extent. So these are few of the drills. As a beginner, at the beginner level, we can try it out. Now, if you guys have tried something else, please do let me know, because I would like to try. And if not, please do give this a shot and let me know how you feel about it. Please write in the comments. And if you like, and if you think anyone can be benefited by this, please do share, like and subscribe as always. And there are a lot of mobility drills which are gonna open up your hips. But these are the three major ones which I think would benefit, if not 50%, at least 60-70% of you all, if you are looking out for something similar. So yeah, happy to help, and all the very best. Give this a shot, let me know, and yeah, I shall see you on the side of it.